Good, y'all? It's your boy King Almo 002. Come to you with another live video. This is now Mad 19, and I'm with the Ravens. You already know. Gang, gang, Bird Gang. King Mafia's Hangout is the place to be. Bop, 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 bop. Drop bombs on them people. Boom, boom in the building. You know what's goody. Positive vibes only. You know the motto. Come on in here and chill with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Smash up the like button. Share out the video for your boy. Come on through. See, he got his own emojis too.
Fellas, it's put up or shut up time. I know you've seen the press. Their offense has been talking smack about us all week. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to settle the score. Let's focus on the game plan and get ready for Sunday.
I'm coming back in and drop something off.
Okay.
So I guess I'll come around to the back.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be there in a few.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, they needed to put the thumbs up, so I got to get mad. He said 30 minutes. Didn't say 30 minutes.
Let's go. Everyone join in for episode.
So that's supposed to be today?
Powerful word of prayer. Promise you your day. In fact, your week will be 100% better. Yeah. Say 30 minutes.
How long is 30 minutes? Disseminated the video.
Huh?
Send things to the video.
What you talking about? The Zoom?
That's what they be on?
They on StreamYard. It's like Zoom. You talking about the video joint? Oh yeah.
You can't see my comment.
So, you said something?
Right, small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
No. You already on my phone, why ain't up on here? I'm gonna be tripping,
She
bro.
said, what you gonna do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G.
You ain't even share me out, bro.
Looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse in my family not having. I'm passionate like just after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packet. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins that'll pay your whole semester. But you gotta better than a Tesla.
Big bank, take little bank. Type of money you gon' need to say. Type of money you gon'
Don't worry about it. I'll just do it. You can't do it yet, yeah.
Big bank, take little bank.
You can just stay, give me some watch hours. You can stay, give me some watch hours. I stepped that. I had 80 yesterday. 80 views. On wrestling. That's how's that we got on a wrestling game.
Come back in a minute.
Yeah. What I would do whatever you're doing. Whether you have it running on here or on your phone, somewhere. As long as it's still running.
Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a tell tip rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my like a
Big bank, take low bank. Big bank, take little bank. Type of money you gon' need to say. Type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, take low bank. Big bank, take little bank.
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young flying ice cup. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss my
Yeah, come with it.
I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top,
It's a beauty supply store.
you that what they supposed to do, I don't know
You
how
know
to
that?
lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Chill. 30, I might go around and 2 stacking up. I love how my money count 'em. I'm going up, check my verticals. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. Yeah, I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like shampoo. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Yeah. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I make they follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's costing me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turn on my swag to infinity. I leveled up on it. Yeah, I leveled up. Hey, I bezeled up on it. I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice up.
I gotta play New England, y'all. Time to get groovy. Let's get groovy.
When you on top, don't hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Chill.
You got my other phone? You. You know what I'm talking about? The crack phone. The one you had upstairs.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like
I don't know. For me to put the thumbs up, I don't know.
Oh, Henry! It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Coming up, the big man, Derrick Henry, fresh off a big game a week ago. As it'll be the Baltimore Ravens as they get set to square off against the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium. Here are Brandon Godden
You did that.
and
You
Charles
said
Davis.
something. You actually was something.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
What?
Like he's going down.
Huh?
Like he's going down. I think it's oh, don't! I got it!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Cool. No one bullet.
What? Are you looking all of it?
Yeah, what's that one? They're over there by you.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall selection back in 05 out of the University of Utah. It's Alex Smith.
I got over here. He can get his
workmanlike in terms of numbers.
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Like, all right, man. Thank you. Yeah. Don't you feel better with your head? Yeah. They're kicking about sweat over the floor.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. 14 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And
he goes down. The Ravens able to
Clay
get
Matthews.
To him. Clay Matthews.
With the sack.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Yeah. They got a Lamar Jackson American flag shirt jersey. So I get that for 4th of July. They got it on Instagram.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So
if we even have a 4th of July.
It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure,
they ain't
so you
giving
want
no
the ball
time
in
to
the
that.
hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver
breaking towards
you. So it's an inside route.
They sent another one out.
And it's executed very well.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific
people.
unit.
Mash it up. Huh? Hmm? Oh yeah. Yeah, gigabyte.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
To throw is Smith. And Ingram holds it in. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
They got Alex Smith.
I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Right from front.
He got sandwiched.
Yeah. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Sack party.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
I got my first 80 views of wrestling yesterday.
Because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned,
they was in the screen. First time I got it on wrestling. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna start doing that. If I keep doing that, they be on. Yeah.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh, I got 4 likes already. Thank whoever did it. I appreciate it.
Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
What?
The reception good for 7.
Nah, people still come in. They can still see it, yeah.
Before you actually play a game, you
Yeah,
visualize
it's the
what's going
public,
to
that's
happen.
right.
And I don't know anyone who
And
doesn't
he might come in it again.
being in the center
He might subscribe
of
next
what's
time.
going on. Has 3 catches
Yeah.
early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. The screen good for 6, but
You did
it's
it
not
right?
enough as it leads to a 4th down.
You did it right?
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they
His
just tried to
head.
dump it underneath there.
You did it with the breath?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So the field goal there caps what
Ma.
winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Ma.
Offense to run there to only get 3
Log on
points.
to my YouTube.
Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone and get you 6?
Yeah.
Through an opening, and there he
Sammy, kick return.
goes. And all the way in for a Ravens
Nah, she can let him run.
in for the score.
That's Charles.
And the Ravens have taken the
I ran the kick
early
return
lead.
back. Finally.
So they get
Look.
up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their
Broke
offense
that
on the
good.
field. They return it on the kickoff.
It's hard to break it,
See
isn't
you
it?
3 points
And raise you.
and raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at them. And if that's going to be the trade all game long,
That's
someone's going to be
20%.
very happy with the end result.
It's different. It's still charging. So I finally got
Justin
it.
Tucker
I got the
for the
right
extra
crease
point.
and I kicked it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, for that problem.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here.
Come
this will
on
be a touchback,
in.
and it comes out
Andre.
to the 25-yard line.
Log on
Comes the New England
to my
offense to see
YouTube.
what they can do this time. And a methodical drive last
Do
time.
Andre got his own YouTube? He has his own YouTube? Andre.
No, he don't hurt.
Oh, that won't even count then.
He don't hurt.
It ain't gonna count.
Blow, they had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost
Right.
like the body blows, the setup.
That's what I said, never mind.
As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They
No,
don't
I
feel
got
like
it.
they've handled the offense.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
You pick up
Seeing that play and
sucker?
understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
I was cooking, y'all.
9 yards that time.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Here's Smith. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
His
It'll be
first
second
incomplete
down.
pass.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work,
it say hat on there.
on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
No, it's sausage.
Completion, and it sets up a third down.
It say hat.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
I said,
Yeah.
Throwing again is Smith. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And down 7-15 he goes. That'll be a New England first down.
I did that before.
Now look, that wasn't a huge game.
You thought it was that, but you grabbed
I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That really got swallowed up.
They'll run it with Williams. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job
was extra hot,
really,
bro.
A lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit.
I can take hot, but not like that.
Those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And nothing.
You see what you call that? He didn't even eat it. Xavier.
At their own 4-yard line.
I said, "Oh, you want it? Okay."
Well, they didn't exactly show patience.
He took a bite and ain't eat no more.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away. And
He took that bite. He didn't bite no more. That chicken strip.
Put their defense in a really tough spot.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this
Derrick Henry,
to about
what's
the
up?
7.
You already know.
Taekwon Lewis makes his stop.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down
I'm 4-1 with them.
They
like 20 out of control.
Because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
He's downstairs.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Here we go on fourth down with Taylor. This is caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
What? The who?
Now Taylor on first down. Throw left side complete.
I got two. Mom, you like it too?
I'm getting a new one. He said he gonna get a new one.
I
like new ones different years.
I don't get no new one.
Huh?
I'm good.
Yeah, he good.
I got two.
Man, Gary broke my thing.
Who gonna be there? Yeah, you got it.
You can't handle big thing this time.
Ma, it's in October.
Might as well be over then. You said the summer. You said the summer. You still gonna have to wear a mask. You gonna be wearing a mask.
You still gonna wear a mask?
I'm definitely wearing a mask.
I got mine custom made coming.
It's time. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Yeah, there is.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Open receiver, that's
Hayden.
Hurst, the tight end. He was locked in. Two
The
trips to the
Hurst
end zone, Charles,
machine.
over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And Taylor's throw there should have been intercepted, but it's incomplete.
And that's
why
what
he
he's
no
got to be
food.
happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Dancing to his left. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. On third down, Taylor steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Tyrod
That's something you have to be aware
Taylor.
of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Garçon.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all.
And he will take it in for a Ravens
Touchdown. Derrick Henry.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, the player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Throwing his Smith. They'll complete this game with his tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Lucky on it, though.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Now I want it.
Smith on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Back to throw, Smith. He's got his
They made a couple
Another
together.
nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the...
We're just gonna got arrested already.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
What are you doing? He fell off.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
They always come out of people who buy the
ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Right, you got their own hustle.
Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He was looking for Matthews that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Somebody's a part of us. How? He just bought that. Yeah, I know. She was crying.
It's Derrick Henry.
I knew. I told Cuz I know her.
And he's got room. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down.
I know you. You know my grandkids. I said, yeah, I know you. I built out all the time. Yeah, she comes to tell house. The big, his grandmother. Who see them grandmothers? And Karen used to be there. Some of them.
They keep it with Henry.
Her name Merlin. She was in a movie with them. Okay. And then the officer was in there. Actually, her husband. They said they grandfather, but they call him by his name. But yeah, he's built Boosie in the house too. The fans. I know them. I saw him in the movie. Yeah. Boosie's like, I know my rights. You can't get my car. He went to his cars for this stuff. For criminal justice. Stupid. Think he dumb?
On second down, Taylor. Looking for...
oh, Lord. Jason made enough.
Hello?
Everything is good. She should be changing. Check your volume. Can you check your volume and call back and let me know she changed it already?
Alright.
Check it and call back and let me know.
Alright. Let me check my my app, my work app.
They made a schedule?
No, just for Wednesday. I go in early and come home early. Instead of doing my 3:11, I do 7 to 3. That's how I take that. 3 to 11. 3 to 11.
In the kitchen.
Hey, all that noise.
The out route, it's completed to Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff to Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Taylor now off the bootleg. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Huh? Yeah.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry.
Hey, give me some more black pants.
Number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just
Me
think
too.
about
I ain't
halftime.
spinning on me.
If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right,
I wish I could.
already. I can get some more.
Phone
I can get some
bills.
more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Yeah, backed up insurance.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I got away from him. I just came out.
And I thought, what is he
And when I'm talking about the A plus,
confidence in himself that,
I'm awake.
was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Man over the left side is Brown. And he's going to get this one
the
across
60,
the 30-yard
the 8T plus.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Mine is too because I'm awake.
Nowadays, they have
It's
no
new.
problem at all putting him in the slot.
They've been better than
letting him go to
iPhone.
work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
No, she's seen it herself.
On first down,
No, it is good. I bet it,
altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
Big phone,
It'll be
too.
second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
So that's the perfect word for it. Precise.
Oh, yeah,
that's
smart too.
70% or better 2 weeks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Quarterback, when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Smith. And Tate's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
How do you think she got her shoes?
First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game,
this is caught at the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
From the red zone now, Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Smith now throwing again. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Chris Baker with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
I know this might be like for me.
That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting
to see that'd be good for me. That'd be 3 TV.
Down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Smith. Left side, caught by Matthews. And now running right through it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rashard Matthews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Great corner route there. Able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end.
That's not the limit. That's more.
You got to get him thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it makes the score 21-10. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how
you got to make sure the crew uses the defense.
They're sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh,
yeah. 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Over the middle, into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Going deep here for Landry. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
That's why he laughs too. That's why you gotta say laugh for a bit.
It's Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down
He'll
at
be
the
on here in a minute.
45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Taylor breaks through the contact. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Taylor running the option left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So the Patriots coming out now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So that right there was his 2nd pick, but keep in mind, this is a guy who once had a rare 3-interception game in his career.
So what are you saying, that getting 2 in a game is like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already done that, right? Been there, done.
And this is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Jack. Touchdown.
Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Quarter with the double move.
Will extend their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him.
Yeah, pretty spiral. Y'all see that spiral?
Hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his
Jackson
speed needs.
versus
if you go play
Jackson.
action, all you
Who
want
win?
is just a
DJ.
moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by them. And
The
once
man
he's
with
by
the
'em,
plan.
There's no catching them. As they always like to
From
say,
the underground
if a receiver's
town.
even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. On first down, it's Taylor, forced out to his left. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
What group?
Message me.
Huh?
The message me.
The message
I had a
me.
message on page that says something left the group.
Huh?
The message group. You know how I sent stuff to y'all and y'all get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, 'cause I don't know. You might not be the one, but the people send stuff to him. So he probably just set up because it be beeping. He probably like you. He sends up people on his phone and stuff too.
Yeah. Like Marcus.
Yeah.
But see, I know Marcus.
First down.
Oh yeah.
That was Marcus.
Oh yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He said something unknown nigga. Okay, well they attacked me. So on PS4.
And now second down.
Nah, like in the group there. He did whatever.
That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Yeah, he said, who the hell is this? Yeah.
Final play of the half, it's Taylor. Caught left side, Garcon. And down inside the 15 he goes. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here is some of the division races starting.
Yeah, he don't know him as he know who he is. He don't know his that name.
Week number 7. We'll begin with, let's call it
you know,
rivalry in the NFL today. Cincinnati playing host to Pittsburgh in the AFC North. And that game tied at 7 in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And at this point,
I passed them. I've been put that there. I got it.
Just 1-3 at the quarter pole. They're looking to pick up season win number 2.
I told you that. They came in. I didn't put them in there. I told they came in. This is him, J.K. Dobbins, some other people.
300 yards.
I was like, how they when they start doing that?
Right, that's something new. And Charles Davis.
They ain't put Earth. Right. JK. That's a
All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Oh, yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. A decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's my time now. Give me the ball. Go, let's go.
Yep.
My time.
Here come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Somebody getting thinking is that they working with Chicago. Somebody getting
spent the entire halftime working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle the adjustments that might be made defensively. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll have it past midfield.
Exactly.
Being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Hey, Jay Hall, what are you doing? I can bet later. Where you at?
Taylor on first down. He's going to air one out.
I can bet later.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT in the game. Instead, second down.
Oh, yeah.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions, trying to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too. And they got one.
I'm going to stay right there. Few times we had it there.
I think it's sweet.
No, because I was on this end.
Offensive necessity making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receiver, harass the quarterback.
No, you can't run anything. You think they got it. You over there. They got it.
Now it's Taylor. That is caught inside the 5.
Too far. I want too far.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Wow.
A nice gain of 21 yards. To throw again is Taylor. Throwing over the middle.
That wall, man. That wall cut. I had to block that because he's going to double. He's always.
Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
I am supposed to be my man and go. Get that through. He about to bang because ain't nobody right there in front of him. Lane is clean once he gets past I had to go.
His 5th touchdown now of the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
He's going to bang that. That's probably been a key out
there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right.
Wow, sorry, my man.
Big Simple! 4-2-2!
Hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That's the word. Somebody missed.
What?
He said, it ain't come from mine, did it?
No, I wasn't from you. It was a random.
That was why they leave.
Big Simple. Sim said, why you leave the
Here's Tucker
group
now
chat?
out to kick this one away. This field a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Tim said you left the roof joint on P4.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
So you left the
I like the way you said
channel.
Happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Oh. Just cleaning it up. Yeah, I'll be doing that too on mine.
Up 5, 1st and 15.
I'll be cleaning mine out too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, he did, yeah.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick.
Yeah, Big Simple. You see I'm giving the Patriots that work.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if
and they ain't got Tom Brady.
I don't know if the defense is
they got they got Alex Smith.
You know, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
New England on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Smith. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that
Tom Brady retired.
To pick him out and deliver.
Tom Brady retired on me. I won a ring with him and he left me. He ain't even let me know.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game,
see what he do? He do stuff like that.
Wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing is Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw is Smith. Over the middle, complete to Tate. He's going to
get Alex Smith.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me,
under pressure and down.
That party!
They sack him back at the 36.
John Simon.
John Simon.
Kentucky. I lied. He's from Ohio State.
Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's
Buckeye Nation.
On the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. On 2nd down, Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now Smith. And this is going to be
Smith's scared now. Yeah, he just throwing the ball anywhere. He don't want to get hit no more.
Right there on 3rd down.
Now it's the Ravens time to get the ball back after he kicked this little field goal.
Made his first.
Gives 13
this now
points.
from 46 yards away. And Butker able to put this one through.
He got his little 13.
It's a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. And I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee.
Not that Michael Vick ability. Never, ever, 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 ever.
To lead his offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
But my question, when you're a head coach,
now I got that Michael Vick ability right now.
You go right to turnovers.
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played our first rule for D-Jack. The team making the fewest mistakes and that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far.
Yeah.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44.
Oh, yeah.
First down. Now Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion
when I got my hands on, I kicked his butt.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
Yeah.
Everything was right.
All heavy joint.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
Oh yeah, big simple.
So even though he caught
your man got to finish good at SummerSlam.
On second down, here's Taylor. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 20.
Somebody call me up.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense has an elite receiver. If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10.
You don't even see him because they ain't come out. He like that.
Down to about 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves it with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
Derrick Henry. You know about that? Big Sam.
Spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Must be. That's because they took somebody else. That's probably why it was good.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the
defense. They took them all.
No, not that.
Maybe they'll get things going in their direction.
Jeremy Fox was doing it. Jeremy Fox was doing it, but it didn't happen.
If they wasn't that good, they had the hype.
Will Smith got shot, and the captain died. Will Smith almost died too. They died. You ain't got no show.
No, ain't no more.
Right.
That mean ain't no more.
Yeah. So the captain on.
Yeah, you can't have it without the captain on.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Ain't nobody like the captain.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to
and Martin left during the movie.
Now they got to go quickly
and went back home for a while. And then he came back later on when the captain died and helped Will. Will out here by himself, trying to figure out finding people who shot him.
In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of
there's some young people in here.
It is a long one for them.
And dude was messing with Will. Will was going off with him. What y'all got them taking their spinal line? What the hell? What was that for? They replacing them? It's like bringing them kids in.
Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away.
The shot might make that girl the captain, that lady. No, always coming in there. No, she ain't got that tone funny. Yeah. Sack party.
Smith as he goes down.
Tom Brady said he wants to trade for Derrick Henry.
It's been a tough one all game long for this.
He ain't getting Derrick Henry from me, bro.
He get Derrick Henry on
I work hard to get Derrick Henry. I ain't giving him up. You know how hard it took me to get this man from somebody else's team? You retired on me. I got Charles Taylor now. I told you about the Super Bowl he left? Him and Suggs.
Let's shift now and discuss
real life is still here.
For him so far, I guess he's still got time to make this a great game.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him.
I'm gonna give you Matt Henry, not Derrick Henry. I'm gonna give you Matt Henry. Maybe he as good as Derrick Henry.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
No.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is
Yeah. No, he already wants my team.
An attempt there altered the ball.
He already wants my team.
Falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Finally, a good play there.
But something though, I got that bruiser right here. I'm dealing with these twos.
They've had their way with them.
These twos right here.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Tom Brady said 4 picks, 5 picks.
For the ball game. It's a first down.
And that's how
That's not enough.
A heap of yards in a game. You get
That's not enough picks. I need a first, another first, and a second for Derrick Henry. And one of your running backs. I ain't stupid like you. This what Derrick Henry do. This what Derrick Henry do. See what I did? That's what I do with Derrick Henry.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things
when big runs occur, because it happened that way.
But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. But they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards.
I'll try and pull the Cardinals. Yeah, nah.
Goal, option right. And he'll wind up losing.
I know damn Cardinals. I ain't that great. Pull the Cardinals like how they did for DeAndre Hopkins.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback.
I ain't stupid like Houston.
And he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have
try to pull the Cardinals on me. They get Houston there for DeAndre. They retarded. Yeah, 4th and 3rd. I mean 4th and 5th for DeAndre Hopkins.
4th down. Here's Taylor. And this is
touchdown.
Baltimore.
Garcon.
Garcon. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Garcon got it.
The Ravens continue to pour it on. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. What a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball, but instead it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
Figure it out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella.
He wasn't even catch that. That wasn't for him.
He tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
A really nice gain of 25
We're about to have over 200 yards receiving back.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did. Okay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over
Bro, he got 200 yards receiving, 12 catches.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third
Kevin
down.
Byard. Good defense.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Smith now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard.
Nope. Pick six.
20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Oh.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Pick six it. Wesley Woodyard.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Yeah.
Extra point.
They got to rebuild it.
But he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. Or the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Big simple. That's how you beat the Patriots, okay?
Here's Tucker.
That's how you stump the Patriots to the ground. That's the big simple.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
I got it.
To go now. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously
I got it.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is
almost picked it again. Tampa Bay show Tom Brady.
To that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw is Taylor. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
Cowboy X Factor in the building. All right, bro. Appreciate it for coming through. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out. My man, appreciate it always. Catch you later. Make that money.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Buying time to his left. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
You see that move by Tyrod? You see that move by Tyrod?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, true. Oh, true.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. Being chased out, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Taylor. Dancing to his left.
Touchdown, Tyrod!
Baltimore. Tyrod Taylor, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens add on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least...
She's on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early, it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now, all of a sudden, the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half,
he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more.
I'm going to show you how to ball out. Ball out. Ball out. Ball out. That's my rookie right there. Yeah, my rookie pass rusher. Putting that work in. He got 8 sacks already. It's only been 6 games, my man.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a
Is that
3rd and
right?
long here.
Is that
Just
right?
in general, Charles, on a play
The
like
Michael
that,
Jordan
how
of the
tough is it
NFL,
for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
Well, he trying to get that 6th ring, huh?
If the running back has skills.
And now here's another interception.
Fabian Maru with the
And they'll be
pick.
at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red
Yeah,
zone.
Fabian.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks
It's the
combined.
I know the easy thing is to
master.
go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Todd. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Got a man, it's
touchdown!
Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know their playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
We're getting steak
Tucker
tonight.
able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Boom. Bomb.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
What we say?
The Patriots
Let's
offense now. They work their way back
them.
onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Smith. And his throw here's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes.
No.
That right now.
That's you.
That's a defeated team out there.
What
I think you can see it totally
song
in
is
their body
that?
language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
No, I can't
right
have it
from the
over
word
here.
go.
So I can't have it on here.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively,
they gonna think I'm playing that.
Here in the dime.
Yeah.
Back to throw, Smith. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
That's an old
and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they'll get it all the way up about
Derrick Henry,
shy of midfield.
big run.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Running left, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
He's
got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
His pass caught at the 4.
And
he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No. I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
Make sure y'all smash on that like button, share out the video for me.
Puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And just shutting him off there. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cole. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Smith, and he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
What's up? I've been good, man. Cool. Trying to get these watch hours up.
Completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
How you feeling?
Across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
That's what's up. That's what's
that
up.
means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
No, not yet.
Dialed in.
I'm working on it.
Smith on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific
read, your thing,
better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Get that money.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused
Get that
a nice
cheddar
play
bomb.
for lost yardage.
Again, Smith. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Make sure y'all smash up that like button. Share it out. Pull me.
He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. Taylor going to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Taylor. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The drive summary that time, 5 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Smith. Now a desperation throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin. And he'll return this one just
all right, big Slim, appreciate it.
To the 49. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New England, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay. Pocket through big day sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You Uno. You and the no Chad Hugo. Pocket through big day sumo. 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 Pull hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You Uno. You and the no Chad Hugo. Pocket through big day sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. Hold up. I just want the knowledge and the power. Hold up. Why the looking at me sour? Eat it like chowder. Rada, 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 rada. Never gave a about a dollar. More money, me, more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Gotta get it, that's it, and myself, man. They need a new hope. Deal of a new. Giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakisha. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Money double up like a duo. I just want the yen and the euro. The game up and leave my kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future. Pockets on the look super. Bills will be blue slot Cooper. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call it a rumor. Curry the is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse when I take all my chips. When I pop off the like hummus C-dip. Echo back with the flip. Money flow like a battleship. Diddy the new. Deliver new. Giving out like check out the free though. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakisha. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this cases one. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the flow. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and